church. I hope that you will be gathering this morning. I hope that the church is together and you're watching this video this morning. I thought to just make a quick video of what's happening here by us, so that you know what to pray for, and also just to thank you for your love and your grace and your blessings towards us. Let me start off with our personal lives. Personally, it's going extremely well with us. The kids are doing very well. They are growing exponentially. They are filled with joy. We try our best to fill their hearts with the joy that comes from God. They are themselves occasionally naughty, but they like having fun, as you can see in the photos over there. Each one of them got a snake now, and they each have guinea pigs, and so here they are telling you about it.
Is a ball python, and her name is Abby, and she's my pet. This is my snake, and it's a ball python, and it's the same color as the snow. And this is hello. This is a guinea pig, and his name is Simba, and they like to run away, and they're scared of humans, and they're scared of dogs, and they don't like the my guinea pig's name is Loki, and bye!
And then there's Alfreda. I still like her a lot. God has given me a really cool wife, and I love her so much. God, through a miracle, has blessed her to sign up to study through NASM, to be a certified personal trainer. And you can, if you want to know what the miracle is, you can go talk to Wes and Shannon about that. But she's very excited about that. Obviously, I would love it if she could tell you about it, but she's like shy talking in front of a camera. But you're welcome to send her a message, and she will tell you all about that. Myself, I'm very blessed. I'm healthy and strong. In my personal life, I've started playing golf. Here's some golf swings, and I just enjoy.
Yeah. Yes! Yeah!
I never thought I'd enjoy playing golf, but I have been lately. If I'm not hitting a golf ball on a golf course, I'm hitting it into the sea. But golf is not as expensive here as it is in the States. Here I can go play for $6. I can go play 18 holes, and that's my treat. After a long week, I would go play on a Monday morning. I'd go do my 18 holes. In terms of South Africa, we've had some looting here. We had some real aggression, roads being burned, buildings, businesses being burned, but we came out of that quite safely. We still have 24/7 guards surrounding the area where we live, that's protecting the area, and we thank God for that. They're protecting it with weapons. We are a little bit annoyed with our temporary dwelling. We thought we were going to live here a few months. We've been living for longer than a year here now, and the house is very small, and we cannot wait to be in the position in the States where we can just start building a permanent life. COVID leaves us uninformed with when our interview will be allowed at the embassy. So I ask that you please continually pray for Biden and for those in charge of making the immigration happen. We might have some special insider info next week through a contact, but I will keep you updated on that. So that's in a nutshell just what's happening in the Greyling house. What's happening with regards to ministry? My first priority in a given week is to prepare my lesson for you guys in Sweet Home, and that has been delightful because I get to study the word afresh. So I'm using the opportunity to learn new things. Currently busy studying Ezra and Nehemiah. I've never done that, so I'm enjoying that endeavor. And a few series that I've done this last year I've really enjoyed. I also try to produce a weekly podcast on topics that have come up as we do ministry and we connect with people, whether they're Christians or not. I try to deal with topics, and I try to deal with topics that's specifically relevant for people who don't yet believe in God. And that has been quite a challenge. So let me just show you a map quickly of where we live in South Africa. For in case you don't know, this is the map of South Africa, and we live down to the southeast down in South Africa. That's sort of the area where we live. Now this is a closer up map of the province that we live in. This is KwaZulu-Natal. That's where our house is, and then you can also see there that is where the church is that we are members of. Now Wes and Shannon has been there with us. It's called Queen Mary Church of Christ, and they asked me to preach occasionally, and also I teach some of the Wednesday night Bible classes for them over Zoom on some occasions. I recently did a series that you can see on the screen now, which is entitled Can God Use You for the Greatest Miracle? And that was an exciting study. The past few months saw us going to Johannesburg on a few occasions. Let me just bring up the map again and show you where Johannesburg is. So we've had to go up there a few times because there's still some disciples that we've made that live up there, and they would ask us to come up to perform various religious things. Like, for example, when a new baby is born, they have a special service, and they ask us to come and just spend a day with them and give like a talk and just pray for the little kid. And so we went up. This photo of here, this is a family, an elder in the church where I served up in Johannesburg, and their grandkid was born, and so we went up for that. And then I've also got coming up now in October a young man that I baptized a few years ago. He's got his first child, and we're going up also to just pray and have a special time with their new baby. And then also recently we had to go up to Johannesburg. This was 2 weeks ago for this lovely gentleman. His name is Christo Brits, the man in this picture, and that's his family. He passed away of a devastating cancer, and we were just busy teaching them the gospel, and we did some marital counseling with them, and we unfortunately he passed away, and so I did the funeral. We also had a funeral that I did for this gentleman. We call him Pops, and we actually took care of him for 2 weeks, and after we left he developed he contracted COVID, and he passed away of COVID. And so we've been busy with this type of thing, and then perhaps the most important work is evangelism. I don't think anybody new has been baptized recently that you are not aware of. A lot of folks were baptized last year and the beginning of this year, and we've just been teaching them to obey. And we've been grappling with this idea of forming church, and that hasn't been easy. It's a work in progress. It's almost easier to make disciples and more difficult to get them to come together and to worship. You know, these people, that some of them, they've never even sung religious songs. So I mean, I can't sing. Now I've got to teach them how to sing. You know, and we don't have musical instruments and things like that. So and also teaching them so they can teach Bible studies and things like that. So it's been quite a challenge. And so what we've done is we've started a worship service here on the property. We've done it a few times, but we decided to do it consistently week after week on the property where we stay every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. That's for the people in the immediate vicinity. Here's a photo of what the area looks like. And all of these houses, all of these people that live on the left, they are Christians. They are in the Church of Christ. They've been baptized believers, but some of them have not been faithful. And so we try to have a worship service, communion here for us every Sunday at 11, and I'm trying to take leadership of that. And then here's another map. This is in Pietermaritzburg. Let me just show you the map again of where we live and where Pietermaritzburg is. And that area is called Bishopstow. There's a image from above. We meet there every Sunday at 4 p.m. This is a new group of disciples, and we've started a house church there by them. And we are actually starting this coming Sunday to prepare this area where you can see these photos. We are going to try and make this into a little venue for us to worship together. And please pray for that. We need to put concrete and sides up and things like that. And then this is Ballito. Let me just show you the map again. In Ballito, two men, one Theo that I baptized a few years ago, and Benny is assisting him. They continue with the work there every Wednesday. They go teach two different groups of people there the gospel. And then let's go back to the map then again. That is the south coast. And down on the south coast, we also try to go through there as often as possible. At the moment, it's maybe every second week. A few things are happening there. There's a primary school there. I actually went to that primary school. This is it. It's called St. Natal Primary School. And we, through the grace of God, through the money that comes from a company that is sponsoring it for this, we feed about 70 kids per day there. And next week we will be going through to the South Coast with an organization called Helping Hands, and we're going to go look at all the orphanages that they're working with. And it seems like this organization wants us to do spiritual work in all the orphanages, so that is a very exciting endeavor for us. We'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you updated on that. There has been a few disciples that have been baptized also in the same area, the South Coast, and they're actually leading the work there to have these kids fed. And yeah, we're still trying to get all of those disciples together to worship together, but they stay a little bit far from each other. So it's a work in progress. So we have weekly Bible studies with them over Zoom. And when we do get to go through, we have communion with them. There's also a Church of Christ down on the South Coast that have their minister moving away, and they've asked if we could help there as well. So we'll see what will happen with that. Apart from these projects and opportunities, there are some individuals that are going through marital problems, some people trying to get to know the Bible better, and so we touch base with them here and there, have Bible studies here and there. There's a family, there's a couple that we are trying to evangelize that we actually went to have some dinner with last night, and so we've got some personal targets that we're busy working with, trying to reach them with the gospel. In a nutshell, that's what's going on here. We miss you all. Wish we could be with you. We pray for you daily. We dream daily of being with you, and we want to ask you to continue praying for us as well. We love you guys dearly. Have a fantastic worship service. Bye-bye.